Brandon Lee should be joining us shortly. We had to get it back on. We had a great interview to kick off the week with Pass the Ball. Here we go. Let's see. There we go. I'm going to add her now. Add it to the thing, to the live lessons. G-Thang Basketball, what's good?
Hi.
Yo, what's going on, Tiora?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm blessed. No complaints. How was your
back
day
at
today?
it.
How was your day?
Oh, it was great. Just basically kind of chill and still doing a lot of work. So yeah.
I know that's right. I see you changed up the hair a little bit.
Yeah, I got braids.
Okay. For the
Yeah.
new season, for the new season.
Yes.
So we got you back on. We got Tiora from Brandon Lee Studios. We talked to her about a week or two ago. We were talking about, some of her inspiration, how she got started. And we talked a little bit about our team. So just how you've been maneuvering through this time. How's it been?
Honestly, I just been like able to have more self time and kind of not on the rush, being more patient. To break that down, I'm just saying is like, okay, I know I need to get this work done, but I'm learning how it's important to have time to yourself, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. It may sound weird, but my creative process is not always taking my time. I create better in a panic. It's so weird to explain, rather than me give me ample months to fit, you know what I'm saying? So this just kind of gave me more time to kind of like have more self time and also create, and then also do things that I haven't did in a couple of years. I'm already organized, but I became even more organized, like to keep things together. So when time does get to rolling even faster, meaning for like AAU and stuff like that, I will be able to keep it moving, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Things will be much more smoother.
So because you like to work under pressure, because they say pressure busts pipes, but it also makes diamonds. You like to perform in that situation, that kind of environment, but also because you've had more time, it's allowed you to focus on some other things and be a little more efficient and effective in other ways.
Yeah.
A little bit. Also, I want to talk to you about branding, because you seem to be in that realm. I mean, it's Brandon Lee Studios. That's what you're doing. How important is branding to a company, to marketing?
I think it's to me, I'm gonna be honest about it, pretty transparent. I kind of learned it on the whim. You kind of do it naturally. Just I'm gonna use for instance for myself, like even when it came to like clothes and shoes and things like that on my other Instagram pages, which I brand also, it's kind of like something natural, but then you begin to learn the ins and outs of branding, which can be as simple as like colors, or as simple as its fonts, or the mood that you want to set your market to be in, if that makes sense.
Right.
So for prime example, I wouldn't want my whole Instagram page to be dark, because it could not give a good mood to my market, to who I'm trying to like, to who's viewing my page. I want to give my personality, which is vibrant. So I use vibrant colors. So branding is so important. I feel like it gives you another room to be able to explain you visually, aesthetically, be able to explain like, oh, this is me, but I don't have to say it. You can visually see who I am. My brand is two different. I have a Tiki brand, which is like lifestyle sneakers and basically fashion. And then I have a Brand Elite brand, which is sports design. It's two different areas, but it's kind of the same. And it's the same. It's not two different people, but it's two different rims of me, if that makes sense. Yeah. But it's both creative. So they do collide in a way. But the way that I wanted to take Brand Elite is basically just to show like the sports side of me. Yeah. Meaning like, for example, just basically showing my work. And I speak my brand highly just off of my style of work. I don't try to put myself out there as much. I put more just my work. Like I want people to understand me through my work. So that's how I kind of brand it on that way.
All right, we're gonna play word association real quick.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna throw a word out there. You just tell me what comes to your mind and how do you feel about it, or
Okay.
whatever you feel. So, Kobe Bryant.
August 23rd.
Wow. Y'all share the same birthday?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite player?
No.
No. Okay. Who is your favorite player?
I don't really have one.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I just know basketball, if that makes sense. Like I don't really have. I've never been like, oh, this is my all-time favorite player. Now I do like AI.
Okay.
Um,
Virginia.
yeah, from the 7-5. I do like. I did like Brand. Well, I do like when Brandon Jennings played. I like watching him play. I like watching. Not many. Like it didn't really matter. I don't have a favorite player.
All right. All right. NBA.
Men. That's the first thing that came to my head when I thought of NBA. Men.
What about the WNBA?
Um, so many words come to my head. Innovate. I don't want to say innovative, but they're getting a whole nother market where it's like they're able to like do more. So I think of like um expand. I think of like expanding. I think of like just a whole more than just women. It's more than just women. It's a whole nother. I don't know. WNBA is a lot that comes to my mind because
Wow.
they're like leveling up.
Okay. So it's some good stuff coming out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. What about AAU?
Growth.
Growth.
Yeah. The next, what's gonna be next? Like, what's basically, I don't see. I'm not gonna say I don't see high school basketball, but AAU is taking over grassroots. Yeah.
I got a couple more. One more is quarantine.
Self care,
Self care.
peace, growth. Time to think. I think we should have this once a month.
Wow. How
Yeah.
long? How long you think?
Maybe a week.
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe because I don't mind being in the house. It's better.
Are you an introvert?
Um, huh?
Are you an introvert?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't like to put. I don't know. I just don't like. I can be, but the markets that I'm in doesn't always allow me to be an introvert. I like, but I have to be around people. But I like staying in the house. I like creating by myself. I like doing things by myself.
Yes. Um. Damn, I had one more word. One more word. What about thanks. It just escaped me. I said quarantine. Um. What about fashion?
Innovative, innovator, trendsetter. Yeah, all about who you want to be. Whatever fits for you, kind of thing.
And I asked this question earlier, and you said this, and I put this in my stories. I said if it wasn't for basketball, I would be, and you said I'll be doing what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, graphic design.
Wow. So it would just be graphic design necessarily, not necessarily basketball, but it would be graphic design.
Creating.
Creating.
Yeah, just creating. That's basically what I like to do on my off time anyway. So if I don't like work out, I used to play basketball consistently,
Yeah.
like 2 to 3 times a week when I was back home in Virginia, just for like exercise. We used to play, but I don't know. I got so heavy into like designing and my business. It takes some of that time I don't have as much as I do, but I need to start taking more time to like work out, be outside of, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time I'm like designing, creating. I'm like doing my dream job. And maybe that's because I'm not stressed. Like I don't really try to like I'm like it is what it is type thing.
And is Atlanta the perfect place for what you're doing, or do you see yourself being somewhere else?
It's one of the perfect places. I wouldn't mind going to LA. I travel back and forth sometimes to LA and Atlanta a lot. Um, yeah, I like LA a lot. I like the vibe. It's different. It's a little slower, but it's a great place to like think and create and network. And I have a good amount of friends out there that put me on to different people. So I'm like, it's a way of connecting. I love LA, and I like Atlanta. I like Atlanta. I like the culture. I went to an HBCU, so like I kind of understand like this whole historically black everything. I love it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure, for sure. Same here. See,
Like
you
the
Panther
sport
fan.
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. I'm with you. I love Atlanta for so many reasons.
Right.
My family here, my college education here, met some great friends, started my business. So, and we're here now. Once again, we're here with Brandley Studios. Tiora, founder, creator, phenomenal designer. Second time on the live lessons. We just picking her brain, learning who she is. A lot of people love Tiora. You know, we got Zay Will on here. We got your girl, Forever Love 38. People just shouting out. Shout out to G Thing Basketball, Gator Sports, said yes, the hair. You know, so just get a lot of love on here, man. I just really appreciate you giving your time. I really appreciate you coming back. And we collaborating. We got more collaborations coming. I got some things in my mind that definitely want to talk to you about. So we'll be talking real soon.
Okay.
For sure, for sure. Um, in Atlanta, you know, with the basketball and the design, you kind of got like a hip magazine design to, in my opinion. It's real hip. It's real like not flashy, but it's in your face. You
Mm-hmm.
know? And it has a unique feel and touch and mood to it.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of bring that in on everything that you do. And have you ever been challenged to change that, or you just like, look, I'm going this way and it's the way I'm going to do it?
That kind of goes back to when you asked about my brand.
Yeah.
So that's kind of part of like that's how people know me as. So what I do is I just add like elements or different things that I see that's going on that I might could piggyback off of. But like when you have a brand, like people notice it, like you said you do. Like I can tell when your work is blah blah blah. Like that's what I plan on how keeping it for now. I mean, of course, add different things to make it, you know, pop even more, or using different elements to make it pop even more, or you know, in that type of way, I'm open to that, but kind of my aesthetic is what I kind of go by. I don't look to like do a whole big change because people can tend to get confused and may not be like, oh, is that yours? The best thing for people to do sometimes in that room is to like elevate it rather than change it all the way. So
Absolutely.
I would rather just pretty much like have my work 10 times more than sit up here and want to change my brand, then change what it looks like, because you still want them to be like, oh, that's my, you know, that's what I do, or this is, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If that makes sense.
No. And then also with that, and I'm going back to your workflow and everything. How do you deal with so many projects, or is there times where you have to say no, or maybe not right now? And how do you deal with that?
It's getting there, but I tend to not always say no, and unless it doesn't really make any sense. And it depends because some people are willing to wait like a week. Some people are willing to wait like a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
But majority of the time, because of how like I stay up and I nap, it's like I tend to always get it done. If that
Right.
makes sense. I try my hardest. And I really appreciate like how patient my clients are. But I don't try to do it longer than a week or so or two, depending, you know, what we speak about and how fast you need it. I try to get it to you as soon as possible. But with a lot of projects, it's just a matter of time management
Right.
and kind of communicating with your clients on, you know what I'm saying, what you can do, what you can't, or where you're at with it. And I try my very best to do that. The ones that's been with me for a long time, they're kind of like super even more patient, but I don't, it's really, I don't take that long.
Right. So you try to turn it as fast as you can, because I know you get high demand.
Yeah.
So that's something.
And I stay up late doing work. Sometimes I be like, let me just kick this out the way and send it over because I know it won't take long. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And what about do you get a lot of people that want to come on and learn and take interns an internship from you and different things like that as well? And if
Oh, so
so,
I'm
are they
glad you
available?
asked because now during this quarantine time, I'm actually doing a virtual one-on-one, and basically it just gives people the opportunity for a small fee. It gives them an opportunity to like ask me questions, anything they want related to like graphic design, how I started my business, entrepreneurship, and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm sort of open, like in that realm, I'm sort of open, but like a lot of times I'll shoot people and direct them where to go to look at it for themselves because research is very important. It's good to
Absolutely.
learn how to research instead of somebody telling you. My way might not work for you.
Absolutely.
You get what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? Like me giving you the keys, you're not going to know how to get to the next step. So you can't depend on that one person. That's what I learned. So research is always like, it's very strategic, it's very tedious, but it's very well worth it to like research.
What would you say was a key breakthrough for you in your journey, in your career, in your business? At what point you feel like I kind of made the turn, I turned another page, I turned that corner, where you feel like you're elevating and you're in your nice stride, your own lane.
I think when I graduated from grad school, I just seen the progress of my work.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe after when I started my business and I just took that leap, that's when it all just went like great. Like everything started flowing how it needed to. It was just like my purpose. So basically that's what I started. You know what I'm saying? Like after grad school, everything seemed to be kind of smooth. I
Nice.
decided to want to be an entrepreneur. It was smooth. So I kind of knew that it was my calling to be an entrepreneur, like my purpose.
Wow, wow, wow. And you set you had your independence, you set your own, schedule, and you built your clients and stuff like that, and
Just
that
off of networking, I built my clients off of networking who I knew from like high school, who know that I could do good work, who people were just shooting me over, like different, like people wanted graphic design. Hey, I know this girl. And I just literally just started posting. It's crazy because I built my followers on my page organically and it was just strictly off my work. And then when I got to Atlanta, it went to another 20.
mm,
Yeah.
mm. And
Yeah.
that's
So,
that's a beautiful thing when like you said, you're building your followership off of organic relationships and
yeah.
network,
Yeah.
as opposed to other methods that people use.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
don't, to me, I mean, it's cool to have followers as long as I have the work, but I only have 800 and something. But when you done made a lot of money off 800 and some followers and just off word of mouth,
yeah, that's
it doesn't
phenomenal.
bother me because people can be watching, but not really because I watch my insights and it's a lot of sharing of my post. That's
Hmm.
what I do have a lot of. So people are watching, but they may not like, they may not follow, but they see.
Hmm. And it's getting around to other
Yeah.
people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How? I mean, we immersed in it. I know. How is it putting on that social media hat and going to the fashion side and coming back in? Like, how is it for you? Do you really have to get in character? When you switch your different accounts up and your different things, or is it just this is who you are?
This is kind of who I am.
Right.
I don't want to say I'm all over the place because I'm not, but I'm all over the place but organized, if that
Gotcha.
makes sense. So these are two things that are natural to me. When I say natural, it's like I've been doing it as just more organized. Like this is business and this is for this business. This is where I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? I want these particular followers. 90% of my followers on Brand Elite are sports, agents, athletes, you know what I'm saying? People that I've networked with straight, and then a couple of family and friends. On my other page is family friends. It's a whole nother market. You know what I'm saying? Of like sneakers, fashion, family friends. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I just keep them apart because I feel better that way. I feel more organized. I don't feel like it's all over the place. I don't post my graphics too much on my sneaker page, which I maybe should. But I do it every now and then. But I just really don't like that cross like that. I like it to stay over here, genuinely get me the, you know what I'm saying, get the followers for graphic design over here, and then I genuinely get my fashion and lifestyle because it's like what they like to see. But it also shows
Hey,
and stuff. It also shows that I have design as one of my creative, you know what I'm saying? As a creative, I do design, I do sneakers, I like this, I like that.
So what's next for Brandy Lee? Where would you like to go next? What's some of the things you want to accomplish?
It's so crazy because I had a change of mind. I wanted to get like a studio here in Atlanta.
Okay.
But now to see like this quarantine, it just made me think twice about working home may just always be better because things could shut down and you really can't go into business, but you still have to pay that rent. So these are just things that I think about. And if I, honestly, just to keep leveling up and I want to get not as much clientele. I do want a lot of clientele, but I want specific. I want to get more specific, like organize my clientele more. Keep the same clientele, just organize them more. I have my corporate, I have my grassroots, I have my athletes like that in that circle. So I just want to get a little bit more like different type of clientele in another way, just to see how that works out, just to test it out. But yeah.
What are some athletes or key people that you would like to meet? Maybe not athletes, but just maybe some, I don't know, influential actors, political, I don't know.
I'm probably the worst person to even ask that
Ask that
because
question.
I'm just like I've seen so many people and came encounter that it's just like I don't know, but I know one of the guys that his name is a graphic designer. He specifically is very good at experimental typography. His name is David Carson. He's one of the top graphic designers in the world. And I learned even more about him in grad school. I had DM'd him because I was a super big fan of his work. Like, I like how experimental it is. I like how he just dives in and it's not really corporate. It's very like, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to take A and B, or I'm going to take A and C and I'm going to put it together to make F and G. Like, it's just random stuff, but it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I like his style of work. I DM'd him and just told him like, I really liked your work. And he was like, thank you. And great logo. So that like made my day because I've been a fan of him since like 2015, but yeah. So now for sure, I'm gonna keep my logo forever.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm laughing because Hoop by Stan said, "Hoops by Stan, you want to meet him?"
Oh, I didn't even see that. Stan is so funny.
Yeah, he's on the show too. We gonna get him back. Go ahead. He's a funny guy.
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. So what kind of? I asked you this last time, but I'm gonna ask you again. He said, "My people, yeah, we love you, man."
Yeah, I love Stan.
What advice you give people that that's just getting started in branding and creating and design and stuff like that? What advice would you give them?
Just basically just stay consistent and don't. I mean, I know a lot of people in the beginning they don't know exactly what they want to do in design, but I would just say find that one niche that you're really good at and just stick to it and get really good at it, and then try to add like my example, I like creating stuff. So with that, I incorporate my branding and my marketing into my regular page, which is the Tiki page. And I use that skill and my graphic design skills to pretty promote that, my shoes, my sneakers, and to do all of that. So just kind of get good at something and be very patient. And don't really rush, don't get frustrated because I've been doing this well over 10 years.
Wow.
But it was something that I wanted to stay consistent with, and it was something that I, enjoyed. So a lot of people they don't have that patience, and now it's like a generation where they want to rush everything. Like everything needs to come fast. But honestly, it took me a long time to even get this far. So I would say almost over 10, clearly over 10 to 12 years.
Wow. Talk, and I don't want to be the dead horse, but that's because we're in a microwave Instagram. As soon as you see it, as soon as it get posted, as soon as it go viral generation. Talk to us about staying down, being patient, going through the bumps and bruises, the obstacles, the highs and lows. Like it ain't coming to you overnight. Like
yeah, it's
you
not.
had to learn.
Yeah,
and
that's the thing. Like it's really like I guess it's more of an expectation. You can't really expect it to wanna Like if I put stuff out and I'll tag certain people, I don't think nothing of it because they may see it, they may not see it. You know what I'm saying? But I
Right.
don't think they're gonna. When I tag them, they're gonna see it. We're gonna be in the office the next day. I don't think
Right.
nothing like that because I think, like I said before, things take a lot of time, and I didn't realize that until 2 or 3 years ago. Like, dang, I can't get this, I can't get that. But then when your time comes, you must be definitely ready because the opportunity, like I said, okay, I want to work at Under Armour. I want to do this, I want to do that. Not knowing 3-4 months later, I would be in an Under Armour office. You
Wow.
get what I'm saying? That's what so it's more so like just being patient and kind of like knowing what you want to do and kind of manifesting like, you know what I'm saying? This is what I want. Write your goals down. Do everything. You know, work hard because you can't say you want to do something and then don't work hard. That doesn't match.
And you just said some things about you was dreaming and had a goal to reach to be at Under Armour, and now I had the opportunity to work in the office. How's important about goal writing and setting goals?
I do more of like vocally talking about it
Right.
continuously. I'm not more of your writer. So
Uh-huh.
some people, they might want to make vision boards. They might want to do all of that. But me, I just speak it. I just talk. I say it. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Like, this is what I want to do. I know I can do this because I know this person. So they'll give me some insight and this and this and that.
Right.
So I think whatever fits best for you. If you want to write down your goals, if you want to make vision boards, do it. A lot of people promote vision boards. A lot of do what works best for you and yourself. Test things out. I mean, like I said, I don't write things down. I don't write a list and hang it and look at it and read it every day. I don't do that. That's not my method. My method is to basically just, like in a conversation, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. I know I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And just keep talking about it. And then eventually people that didn't believe, they'll be like, dang, like you did say that. They'll remember. And
Wow.
you will too. So it's all about how you want to, you know what I'm saying? Put your goals out there, how you want to basically, because with putting your goals out there, you got to be able to work hard and kind of do certain steps that it takes to achieve them.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Once again, we got Tiora from Brandley Studios on the live lessons. Appreciate her coming on, talking about being a designer, being a brand marketer, being herself, and really just staying down and being patient in these Instagram microwave times, but staying encouraged and also really promoting self-care in the time of quarantine, while you need to really clear your mind, focus on yourself, and better yourself.
Right.
So Tiara has been a wonderful guest. What we asked about what's next, and we asked about how you plan on bettering yourself and different things like that. What do you feel like you need to improve on, if there's room for improvement?
I'm already hard on myself, so I just think I still have room to improve on my work. Like, to me, I've always been like that. So it's never been like I'm there. Even
Right.
now, I don't think I'm there. So, because when you see other people's stuff, it's so much more that you can learn. That's why you always should stay humble. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody better than you. But me on improvement, it's more so like everything. Like, I have to improve more in my work. I need to, like, and maybe it's just me being super hard, but I just feel like I need to study more. I need to read more about, what's going on. Just different things like that. So it's more so like, yeah, just my work, everything I can improve on, to be honest with you.
Cool. Stop, man. um, so improvement is good, and staying humble is really key. Being patient, taking care of yourself. Get out of here, TJ. That's my son. Um, but anything else that you'd like to add, before we go? And I know you're busy. I know you got things going on, and anything like you'd like to add or say that we haven't covered?
Not really. I think that I hope everybody comes out of this quarantine with a win. I think that, I don't know, keep pushing. I guess that's the best thing to say. Like, do what's best for you and take advantage of this time. But yeah, that's all I can think about.
All right. Well, I'm glad that we had a chance to talk to you again. And we would love to have you back on here again, especially as things pop up. And if you have anything that you like to promote, anything that you're pushing right now that you want to tell anybody about, shout outs.
No, I'll just be doing a whole virtual one-on-one. And if anybody wants to inquire about like questions, ask about graphic design, entrepreneurship, branding, marketing, whatever the case may be, I will be holding, like I will have different appointments for people to be able to schedule, to be able to be able to ask me. But yeah, they can, like, I'm gonna be putting it out tomorrow. So
Okay. Cool stuff, son. So we had an opportunity to talk with Tiora from Brandon Lee Studios. Been a phenomenal interview. It's our second one. We're going to do more. Like I said, we'll be collaborating more. Like I said, y'all go check her out. Y'all go follow her. Yeah, if y'all want to know more, y'all get that virtual one-on-one. You know, don't be cheap. Don't be holding back. Lock in with her. You know what I mean? Because she do phenomenal work. She's easy to talk to. You can pick up the phone. You can call her. She'll call you. Like, look.
Look, it depends now because I might have to become such unaccessible, not as accessible.
Not as accessible. Hey, I'm glad I'm locked in. I'm glad I can talk to you what I can as far as design and different things like that. But yeah, y'all go check her out for real. Go just check out her work, man. You know, just ask people questions. Everybody that want to learn that's going into the design, this is somebody that you really, really want to talk to. And like I said, you could just learn from. And this is a great interview. This is going to be going up on YouTube. I got a fan in here. This is going to be going up on YouTube as well at True Vine Media. We'll be posting it up. I'll be putting a promo out there to show some of Tiora's work as well. That's coming real soon. And I'll be giving snippets from this interview. So y'all stay tuned, stay locked in. And once again, I just want to say thank you so much for your time, Tiora.
You're welcome.
Anytime you want to come back. Like I said, we'll be in contact. And yeah, you be blessed and you stay safe.
Okay, you're welcome.
Cool. We talk to you soon.
All right, see you later.
All right, peace, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Live Lessons.